And a lot of people will swear by this stuff. So, what's happening world and what's happening YouTube? If you are returning, thank you again for coming back to the channel. If you are new, please check out, like, browse, and subscribe. And of course, welcome to the Team Scat Cat channel. Okay guys, so video drops are gonna be a little bit dicey for these next 2 weeks. So this current video that I'm filming now, you're not gonna see this for probably another 2 weeks. So the weekend that I drop my actual video is not gonna be this one. This is gonna be the following week's video. So just a foreshadowing for you guys who are watching now. But the reason I'm gonna shoot this one is because I have to get the Hellcat ready for Cars and Coffee at TIAA Field, or as other people would say, you know, the Jacksonville Jaguar Stadium. So that's a pretty big event. They usually have a really massive turnout for stuff like that, of course, because it's gonna be at the Jag Stadium. So I gotta wash the Hellcat. I gotta wash, wax it, get it ready to be looking its best for tomorrow, which is gonna be the actual video you guys are gonna see, which is gonna be for Cars and Coffee. But I wanted to make this video because this is going to be the first episode of, well, I guess episode, every video is episode, but this is gonna be the first sub-episode, I should say, of my detailing product review. So, I don't really have a title for it yet, but I mean, basically, is it gonna pass in my eyes for a good detailing product, or is it gonna just be trash? I'm gonna trash it and just never go back to it. So that's what I'm gonna call for now. I'm gonna call it Pass or Trash. So this is the first installment of Pass or Trash, my Team Scat Cat's detailing product review. So this is basically gonna be, as I said in my last video, this is gonna be a monthly installment, maybe once, twice per month. Right now I'm aiming for once, but if I find more things I wanna check out, it'll be twice a month. This is gonna be a monthly installment of detailing product reviews, whether it be for something specific to the interior, general purpose cleaner, wheel cleaner, glass cleaner, paint corrector, that's not a thing, paint cleaning clay, wash, wax, car shampoo, anything like that. And I'm gonna take your guys' suggestions too, but anything like that, I'm pretty much gonna review it on my Hellcat, and then I'm gonna give you guys my unbiased opinion of, you know, how I think it did. Is it gonna pass or is it trash? So, for the inaugural subset of Pass or Trash, today we have Poorboy's World. Apparently, they're claiming that this is just a spray and rinse wheel cleaner. So I'm gonna read it out to you. So this is from Poorboy's World, as I said before. Spray and rinse wheel cleaner. They claim no rubbing and no scrubbing, easiest way to clean wheels, and safe on wheels that are clear coated, chrome, painted, or plastique. So I'll get you guys in a little bit closer on the actual product and everything in just a second, but I'll just talk about how I came across this real quick. I am part of a detailing Facebook page, and it is called Detailing 101 by AutoGeek. If you don't know what AutoGeek is, just a quick summary. It is basically a website that caters to all kinds of detailing enthusiasts. It doesn't matter what the actual detailing product may be, but they cater to pretty much just a ton of detailing products. So if you go on autogeek.com, you're gonna find a ton of detailing products, including this product that I'm gonna be testing for you guys this video. So I think that's enough of the background stuff for right now. So now we're gonna get to actually trying out this Poorboy's World spray and rinse wheel cleaner. I'm a little skeptical only because we all know how them 6-piston Brembos give off so much damn brake dust. But I will say, I will give it the benefit of the doubt, I will say I've seen it on a couple other people's Instagrams who have Mopars and they have the 6 pistons, or who, you know, they just have a car they like detailing, and a lot of people will swear by this stuff. So I hope those people out there are right, because I'm pretty OCD when it comes to detailing the car and making it look good, especially for events like this. So I'm gonna put my trust in it for now, but we're gonna get to the actual demonstration and how it looks in just a second. All right, YouTube, so here you go. Here's what the product looks like. I'll zoom in on a little bit more for you. So that is what the product looks like. I wanted to get a nice little shot of it next to this wheel because, as we've talked about before, you can see what Mr. Poorboy over here is going to be up against. I understand that my neighbor is mowing his lawn right now, so don't worry too much about that, but I'm gonna try and talk over it as much as I can. So we can definitely see that Mr. Poorboy has his work cut out for him. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think it's gonna work before I try it out? Say if you think it's gonna work, or if you used it before, let me know in the comments and let me know. So maybe either I go back to this product or maybe I don't go back to this product. Who knows? But that's why I'm here to test it for you guys. All right, here you go. Here's a little, I guess a little testimony on the back of it here. So spray and rinse. I don't keep fucking that up. Wheel cleaner, by far the easiest and simplest product I'll ever use. I hope you are right. All right, so you guys have pretty much already heard my first impressions of it, but I will say again that at least on the Facebook page for Detailing 101, a lot of people have recommended Poorboy's World. I don't know what cars they drive, I didn't get into asking them all that, but I have seen this name pop up a ton on my detailing page. So hopefully, as I've said before, hopefully this works as advertised. But anyway, other first impressions, I mean, first off, I got this, it is available on Amazon, on autogeek.com, and also on eBay. I'm sure it's on other sites as well. But I got this on Amazon, and it was about, I think it was about 19 or 20 bucks. And I mean, but just take a look at it though. I mean, that's a impressively sized bottle for $20, especially when it comes to wheel cleaner. So I know beforehand I've used, my go-to was the Adams wheel cleaner, and usually off the rip I'd have to buy like 3 bottles immediately just so, or get one of the gallon refills and 1 bottle, at least that way, so I know that I'm not gonna run out of it. Because I tell you what, if I get a fresh bottle of Adams wheel cleaner and I use it on the Hellcat, or if I use it on the Scat Pack, I'd pretty much go through a half of a bottle application just the one time cleaning the car, because not only do I, you know, spray the wheels and inside the wheel well and everything like, or not the wheel well, but inside the wheels and the lug nuts and all that stuff. But I also then would, I'd spray my scrub brush, so just so I had more product on there, so I'd scrub around the actual wheel, and I'd put it on, I'd spray some on my wheel woolly, just to make sure I get all up in there and get all that brake dust off. So that Adams works hard, but I tell you what, there is not enough product in those little bottles to like suffice at least for over 3 cleanings of a car of this caliber, at least for me anyway. So that's how I feel about that. So another first impression off the bat, nice big bottle, very impressed with the size for the price. So good on y'all, Poorboy. So here you guys go. I came inside, 1, just to get away from the lawn mowing noise, and 2, because I knew I had some Adams laying around in here, to show you guys pretty much the bottle size comparison of what you're gonna get. Granted, the Adams is about $14 to $15, whereas the Poorboy's is about 19 to 20 bucks. But still, I mean, that $5 difference, I mean, it's kind of a big difference. That is a pretty massive size difference, at least I think, in my opinion, to what Adams gives you. Nothing against Adams, just wanted to show you guys what the comparison is between the 2 stock bottles that you're gonna get from either Adams or Poorboy's World. But anyway, YouTube, that's enough of me flapping my gums. I think the Hellcat's cooled down enough, so now I'm gonna roll it out, rinse down these wheels, and then we're gonna see what Poorboy's does. Wish me luck. All right, guys, so I got my setup ready. The directions on Poorboy's spray said to rinse all the wheels first. Obviously, you wanna get that top coat of brake dust off. So wheels have been sprayed. Obviously, the fronts are always worse than the back, but you can kind of see all that black going down my driveway there, because that's just nasty. But wheels are all sprayed. And now, with this handy dandy little spritzer there, I think it's time to get to work. All right, here we go. All right, and the deed is done. So I've coated all of my wheels before I rinsed them, as the, well, I rinsed them, I gave them a preliminary rinse, but then it said to spray all of the wheels and then give them their final rinse. So, rinsed all my wheels. I mean, you can see on the Brembo pad, looks like it's taken off a good amount of that brake dust already. So, I guess we'll see. No active coloring like on the Adams polishes, so nothing that like when you spray on blue then it turns red or something to let you know it's breaking down the dust. So, but I did see a whole lot of you know, brake dust fall off and whatnot. So guess we'll see what happens here. All right, time for the moment of truth. Does Poorboy's do what it advertises with no scrubbing? Yeah, no scrubbing, no labor. Let's see. Right off the bat, I can say I'm actually pretty impressed. Obviously I sprayed the crap out of it, so I'm gonna put the camera down once I'm done with this. I'm actually gonna give it a real good rinse, but you know, I consider the determining factor being the fronts, because it's got the 6 pistons, and that's where pretty much all of the brake dust hides and where all the brake dust shows. So, I mean, right now you can see right there on the Brembo pads, it is, there's still a little bit of soap there. Brembo pad is clear. It looks like it's doing its job. There's a little bit of stuff right there. I might hit that again. Yeah, there's a little bit of gunk right there. I might hit that again. But overall, I mean, not too shabby. I'm gonna clear off the rest of these wheels, rinse the rest of these wheels off, and I'll get back with you guys in a second. All right, everybody. So I look like I just cleaned the entire car because of how hard I'm sweating, but I actually just finished the wheels. So I got everything sprayed off. I will say for future reference that there was a little bit of respraying that needed to be done with the Poorboy's World, lost my train of thought there, with the Poorboy's World wheel cleaner. But I'll let you guys take a look for yourselves, see what you think. So now, when I say there was a little bit of respraying that needed to be done, only on the front was there respraying that needed to be done. So let's just take a look here. I mean, that's the inside of the wheel well, and this is, I promise you guys, I have not touched this back wheel yet. So, and that is even in the little corners there, up in this little guy. I mean, it is, I am significantly impressed right now. So there you go. Obviously this is the 4 piston in the back, so they don't give off as much brake dust, but they still give off brake dust. So I'm not gonna touch the front wheels yet, because like I said before, there was a little bit of respraying that needed to be done, but you know, no harm, no foul there. I mean, overall, I am, let's see here. There's a little tiny bit of brake dust, but I mean, after that, there's nothing. I don't have much. I look pale as hell because the camera's not focusing, and I got pruny fingers. Seems pretty clear. I'm thoroughly impressed. So you can kind of see here on the front, like I mentioned, I did have to, come on camera, let's focus in, did have to respray a little bit on the inside of the wheel, and that was the same for both sides. But honestly, look at this Brembo caliper though. It's pretty clean, man. Like, nice and smooth. It's got no brake dust on it that I can see, and that's looking up and down the entire wheel. It's got no brake dust on it that I can see, which even when I used the Adams stuff, like, sure, it took off the surface layer, but I still had to scrub and get brake dust off of that. Rest of the wheel though, I can't really touch too much of the rest of the wheel because I sprayed more, but the rest of the wheel though is, said it before, it's not too shabby. I may have gone a little overboard. I may have gone a little overboard with my usage of the Poorboy's World, but I mean, honestly, I use the same amount when I use my Adams. So at least there, you can kind of see no real difference between the legitimate size in bottles, or at least usage in my garage. But, you know, is what it is. All right, everybody, so I took a little bit longer than expected because I just went ahead and detailed the rest of the car to get ready for Cars and Coffee. But I actually think that was a better idea, so now you guys can see the long-term effects of the Poorboy's wheel cleaner. So let's go take a look at that. So there you go. Obviously, that after wash rust, can't stand that, but that'll go away once I get done when I need to get done with it. But honestly, check out these wheels. So like I said, for the front, I had to respray a little bit because there was a little bit of grime left over, but there's the brake caliper, all that, and now let's do the ultimate. So guarantee you guys, I have not touched these wheels since I've sprayed and rinse them. You can see a little bit, there's a little water runoff, so I still got to get rid of that stuff. So here we go. Well, so I was cleaning the pipe tip, so maybe let's try. So this hand's a little bit less dirty, so let's try this. There we go. There you go. Let's try up here on this side. I mean, there you go. Let's try the other side now. So same thing. See, there's a little bit of water runoff, which I'm going to take care of because like I said before, I have not touched these wheels since I've sprayed and rinsed them. There's the after wash rust again, so we'll get rid of that in a second. But there's the brake caliper, and this is the front for the 6-piston. There's that. Again, relatively clean hand. Go in there. There you go. Look at that. Behind there, a little bit back there, but I'll rinse that off. But so there you go. In nothing. Up top, nothing. All right, there are the after effects of Poorboy's no scrubbing wheel wash. Here is a pretty Cars and Coffee ready Hellcat. Oh boy, that reflection though. All right guys, the Hellcat is done. It is tucked away, is ready for Cars and Coffee tomorrow, which will be October 6th. We're gonna get on to my final thoughts on this Poorboy's spray and rinse wheel cleaner. So, gave you guys my first impressions. Thought it was a pretty big bottle, but as you can see, I might be a little bit OCD. Oh man, it's just too clear, you can't see it. There you go. Might be a little OCD, but I used a little over half of the bottle, so oh well. But here's the final result. This is what the wheels came out looking like. You guys have seen this already. Got rid of most of that after wash rust. Wiped up a little bit of the water runoff. Put a tiny bit of rubber coating on, just because, you know, it's Cars and Coffee, man. You gotta be show ready. But you can tell I did that deep. Look at that, man. You see I'm like a freaking highlighter in that reflection. Meow. I keep on getting sidetracked because I'm just so happy that the car is clean now. But anyway, final thoughts on Poorboy's wash and rinse wheel cleaner. For the price, good size. Did the product work as advertised? It actually did. I am actually very pleasantly surprised on how well this worked. So, in the long run, pass or trash? This gets a pass from me. It definitely gets a pass from me. I would definitely, if you are very OCD about cleaning your wheels, I would definitely recommend going out and getting some Poorboy's wash and rinse, or sorry, spray and rinse wheel cleaner. And I mean, if you're more OCD than me, honestly, what you could probably do is, I mean, you could incorporate some brushing and scrubbing, and it would probably do you almost another world of good just with this product alone. I mean, I got this because just for how long it takes to clean my wheels, especially these 6 pistons, how long it takes to clean my wheels and the toll that it takes on my back and my knees and everything. I wasn't necessarily looking for an easier product, but you know, universe found a way to show me this. So thanks to Detailing Auto 1 by Auto Geek on Facebook. Go follow that page if you haven't. I'm gonna put it down below right now so you guys can see it pop up on the screen. And also just go check out autogeek.com and you can get yourself some Poorboy's World, and you can get yourself pretty much any detailing product under the sun that you can think of. You can get it on Auto Geek. But like I said before, you can also get this on Amazon, which is where I got it. You can get it on eBay, and I'm sure you could probably get it at your local detailing store if they stock more than just the commercial, you know, regular detailing stuff. With that, as I said before, definite pass. Pass for Poorboy's from me. So, with that, that is the end of this video. I'm gonna clean out my wash buckets, put away, well, I don't really have much to put away because I didn't use as many things as I do now. I didn't have to use wheel woolies, didn't have to use my Adams, didn't have to use my scrub brush, didn't have to use none of that. So that should definitely speak to how well this Poorboy's worked for me today. If you guys have a suggestion, please let me know in the comments or hit me up on Instagram. By the way, the Instagram and the YouTube channel are now all under the same name. That is team_scatcat. Obviously not the YouTube, we don't need underscores for that, but you can find my Instagram now under the same name. I still have the old, you can kind of see it right there, I still have the old vinyl on there from Hellish Banshee. No real reason as to changing it back, just, did a little poll. Everybody said it would be easier to make everything the same name. So we went back to the origins of what the channel started with, and, can't really escape that name, so I really enjoy having it back. So, like I said before, you can find the YouTube and the Instagram now both under the same name at Team Scatcat. I've got other detailing products that are a little bit lesser known, like this Poorboy stuff. I'm sure more people know about Poorboys than the other stuff that I use, but I've got some of my own detailing products that I plan to have lined up for the next couple installments of Pass or Trash. And like I said before, that's going to be a once or twice monthly thing. I haven't decided on it yet. You guys let me know how you feel about it. Damn, friggin' bird almost flew into my garage, and I think I probably would have killed it if it came close to my car and tried to shat on it. But anyway, hope you guys like this video. Please like, browse, and subscribe. Of course, let me know in the comments and on Instagram what you think I should try next, and I will try to get to it as fast as I possibly can. So, with that, this video's over. As always, take care, YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next one.